Hey mga kapans, this is Gunpla Joe and nagbabalik po tayo para sa isang video, pero po una sa lahat, suriin po natin ang mga capabilities and weapons ng JAGD DOGA base sa kanyang original animation movie, which is Char's Counter Attack. So ito po yung mga capability at weapons, and of course I did enjoy the movie. Pero enough of that, let's go to the review. At para maiba, simulan po natin yung review through size comparison. Una po, sa nakikita po ninyo ay yung Gundam Exia 1:144 scale, and ito po yung 1:100 scale ng Gundam Bedside Cruiset version. So it's really a big Universal Century kit. Now let's talk about the issue encountered building this kit. So basically, since some of the parts ay may kasikipan, so yung best friend mo dito sa process na ito ay yung file. This is an essential tool when building bootleg version of Gunpla. Kasi may mga fitting issues tayong di maiwasang ma-encounter. Like this. At isa rin po sa mga issue na encounter ko dito ay yung fitting issue sa crotch part. So basically, again, using the file, I did trim the plastic. So binawasan ko yung plastic para medyo maghulma o maglapat yung part na yon sa kanyang pagkakabitan. Like so. At ngayon, pag-usapan po natin yung leg part assembly. Basically, really nice color separation, and obviously, when moving this part, kung i-bend mo yung tuhod niya, magkakaroon ka encounter na medyo kakalas yung part na yon dahil sa kanyang design. And some of the parts ay tatalsik, so basically, you might need to put pandikit or glue for that to stay, because you might lose that in the black hole na sinatawag nila for the builders. At ang maganda din po dito, naglagay din po si Daban ng opening panel gimmick tulad ng sasasabi, and they also implemented a locking mechanism para magstay yung part na lapat dun sa actual model kit. Pero ang problema nga lang dito, since yung plastic ay may kalutungan, if you play around with this much, over time it might break, because medyo masistress yung plastic pag minug mo siya at nilaro like this. Mine is a bit loose on my copy, so basically it might be an isolated case. Now please be advised, yung color po niya ay iba kumpara sa original product base sa rehistro sa video na ito. Overall, we have really good waist movement here. Naglagay po si Daban ng sliding mechanism, which is also found on the Sasabi version, and this one has an opening hinge para sa kanyang weapon, which is the hit blade beam saber weapon. Now let's talk about the chest part. They also added a cockpit feature, pero walang pilot of course. And from sleeve type, we can go to the normal type of gas by attaching this small piece para matakpan yung butas na pinagkabitan ng sleeve type version for the chest. At by the way, may sticker po siyang kasama para sa sleeve version, but I'm not going to put that because I'm planning to paint this one. At mapunta naman po tayo sa kanyang hands. We have set of hands. One of these are the open hand fingers, which has a slight articulation, and we have this optional weapon for the hit blades with beam saber effects. We can use the weapon holding hands. Meron po tayong para sa left at saka sa right that we can use. And aside from this one, they also included yung closed fist, and they also added trigger finger hands, kaliwa at kanan, for the weapons, for the rifle, which is really nice. Each hand ay may dedicated hand piece, so you don't have to swap fingers like the other standard master grade releases. And we can also apply the sleeves for the sleeve part options. By the way, yung sleeve version po ay matatagpuan sa Gundam Unicorn version. Color brown po siya. And definitely iba pa yung headpiece or head design niya para sa version na yon. Hopefully the band will release the version so that we could have the variant that we are looking for. Now let's go with the head option here. Basically ang gagamitin po natin ay yung Gunay gas version. They have included a mono eye light up gimmick. May LED po siyang kasama pero battery is sold separately. And we also have the actual Pariah Quest version. Para mabuo mo siya, kailangan mo siyang pinturahan ng red at saka white. And too bad wala siyang weapon na kasama para sa red version. Now, pag-usapan po natin tong backpack. Naglagay po ako ng mga minor details and I painted the backpack with gunmetal color. And I added silver for the inside so that it could look really detailed. And I added some parts and markers of gold and blue to make it pop out. By the way guys, this is a painted version already. It's a work in progress. So I did paint this with metallic sunset. And the inner frame are still gunmetal black. And obviously we have 6 of them. So we can use the 6 rods na kasama sa model kit na ito. And then we can attach it to the backpack for display options like this. And obviously napakadaling i-attach nitong mga funnels na ito and it's really secure. Po yung optional part na included sa kit, wala po sa manual on how to assemble. Hopefully the band can release the actual head option so that we could create the brown type for the unicorn. And this is how it is assembled since wala po siya sa manual. Sana mas maganda kung magre-release sa Daban ng brown version, exclusive sa unicorn version, since they just need to add a small piece para sa head option for the correct color as well. Now let's go to the final review with all the parts included. We have head range of movement like so, opening cockpit gimmick, like a master grade but no pilot included, waist movement like so, and then we have the arm movement for a full rotation like this. We have upper arm rotation, movable shield pods, and then we have less than 90-degree bend. The RE version ay mas mainam kumpara sa version na ito. And we also have a full waist armor movement like so. Hindi niya po mabuo yung split dahil tumatama po siya sa side skirt armor, but it can do the full tie rotation. We have sliding gimmicks sa front skirt armor, same with the back. And we have this range of movement, the front and back movement. Medyo loose po yung connection niya kasi medyo pinaglaruan ko siya for display. And of course, ingat po tayo kasi kumakalas yung part na yon. Opening panel gimmicks for the thrusters. Just be very careful with this part kasi kalas kabit ay yung nag-crack at kaya naging loose na yung connection. But basically, we have a decent range of movement para sa kanyang ankle tilt and we have a toe bend. Hopefully the band could redesign the next release of this version so that hindi siya basta-basta masasira tulad ng nangyari sa kopya ko. At base sa nabagit ko po kanina, meron din po siyang back skirt sliding gimmick like this. At may opening hatch po tayo with a hinge which is not found on the original version of the RE version of Bandai. Medyo loose po yung thruster so medyo kailangan mo ng pandikit. Medyo tricky lang po tanggalin itong weapon na ito, pero it can be done. So, to actually engage the weapon, hilahin po yung knife part, and then we could attach the beam saber stylized effects part for this version of this JAGD DOGA. Payo lang sa mga magbibuild ng kit na ito, wag po nating ikalas-kabit yung part ng leg part para hindi mabasag yung plastic. So final thoughts on this kit. Napakaganda ng kit na ito. Obviously kasi walang master grade version at si Daban lang ang meron nito. May mga design flaws pero obviously the details are there. It's a more stylized version. And by the way, this is a work in progress. So basically, I will paint the blue part on my own custom color, probably to match the metallic version. Obviously, I would add details like markers to make the details pop out even more. Well, hopefully you like this review because this is really a must-buy kit. Because it is undergated, it has really nice color separation, very minimal color correcting stickers, obviously on the sleeve parts. And kung may mga katanungan po, wag pong mahiyang magtanong at magbigay ng comment below. Thank you for watching and hopefully I will see you on the next review.